This is my first visit to Indonesia as finance minister. It was arranged some time back for that purpose. But of course, of late, there had been some updates in my appointment, particularly with the developments around succession planning and me being appointed as the 4G leader. But in a way, the timing could not have been better because my interactions with my finance counterpart have been, have been very good. I've known Sri Mulyani for a long time, even as second minister for finance, and I've interacted and worked with her over many years. But I've had fewer chances to work with other Indonesian ministers. So it was, I think, a good opportunity for me coming this time around to meet a broader range of Indonesian leaders, to interact with them and get to know them better. But overall, on the bilateral front, our relations are certainly in good order. We've had with very close cooperation with Indonesia across many fields for many years, and in the last 2 years, we've continued to strengthen our cooperation, especially working together to tackle the pandemic. And we have also, in the recent years, resolved certain long-standing bilateral issues, namely the agreements we have on extradition, defense, and the flight information region. And we're now waiting for these agreements to be ratified. So on the whole, it's a relationship that's underpinned by mutual confidence and trust. And on that basis, we can certainly do much more together. For example, on the economic front, we are more familiar with investments and cooperation in BBK, but we can go beyond BBK to other parts of Indonesia, like in Central Java and Kendal, which I recently visited. Or, for that matter, we are more used to investments and cooperation in more traditional sectors of the economy, like manufacturing and infrastructure. But we can go beyond that to new areas, including in the digital economy and the green economy, and there are many opportunities there. I met an e-fishery startup, aquaculture. They are doing more in Indonesia, they are growing. You would not think that there's anything to do with Singapore, but in fact, we also have research in food, right? For example, we are doing R&D around how some of the barramundi or fishes can become more resilient, higher productivity with regards to fish farms. So such exchanges can be mutually beneficial. R&D done in Singapore, but we do not have the opportunities or the ability to scale the fish farms in Singapore. We have limited space, but we can certainly tie up with Indonesian companies to use the technology and expand and do more in Indonesia. At the same time, on the people-to-people side, we can certainly do more too to encourage exchanges and more flows of people, especially amongst our students and young people. Unfortunately, it has been difficult to do that in the last 2 years, again, because of the pandemic. But now that borders are open and flights have resumed, we will certainly want to resume these exchanges. For example, we used to have direct flights between Singapore and Semarang, and now there are no flights. I think the Semarang leaders and Central Java leaders would like to see direct flights resume soon. And I'm sure many Singaporeans who used to visit Semarang over the long weekends to eat or to play golf or to enjoy to spend some holiday time would certainly like to see direct flights resuming too. So on the whole, it has been a very fruitful visit, and I look forward to doing my part to build on the strong foundations we have and take our bilateral relations to even greater heights.